Pittsburgh Steelers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Trey Tucker to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a give running right. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Set, hut. Ready?
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, Kate, you know that from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game, when Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
I'll throw it. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Down. Trail green. 45. 1. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 8. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
60.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
70. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
On the set.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. 10 butt.
He's going to throw this one. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
46-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set, hut. Set, shot. 17. Hut.
Back to throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go. 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 40. Ready?
This one to Williams out left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
On the double.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
They're throwing it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Pat. Pat to 60. Pat to 60.
Will work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go.
Back now, pressure coming. And down he goes. Raiders got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. Looking slant route, complete. And this one does not go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
60 Maverick. Ready. 60 Eagles.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on third and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Going now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Panther 11. Ready. 19 Lions. Ready.
They are throwing it again. That one's complete right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 53.
Motion the slot man right.
Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Taken in by Williams outright. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Deputy Lion. Check.
They'll give left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Panther 60. Rig alert. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Nike makes it. Dragon 60. Check smash.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hurt. Ready.
Not quite on the same page for that snap, and the flags come in. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19, hurt. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. Panther 11, go.
1st down, he takes the snap. Cut out left. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 18 Rattlers.
They're going to try and throw it here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Lions.
Going from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Chop 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Hawk 70.
Throwing it again here. Johnson once more. Pushing for the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
60 Bison. 6 hurt. Steady.
He's going to throw it. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Will Riker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. White, red, 38. Red, yellow. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set, hut. Ready.
Genty from the gun. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the
The
play.
Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Like 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go. 18 Rodler. 1870 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, chop 60, chop 60. Hey, smash. 18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger.
Setting up to throw. Left side, backs there, caught. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Nice Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Panther 60, Panther Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air on third and long. That's cut in stride by Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready? 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, Look, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right?
Ready.
That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set, ready, set.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here we go, smash, rep, block 40. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the jump.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, find it, Cowboy 80. 70 range, 70 range.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's Metcalf running the slant. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 19, Tiger. Let go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. '79 Broncos. Hot.
Pass play now. Connecting on a slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. And the do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying the right side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. Room to run inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Jency. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's green jack. 50, green. Jack,
He'll look to throw. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Second and 3 now.
Set. Ready. Set.
Sticking to the air here. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, Just got it done regardless.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
On the double.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here we go, set.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take possession of their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Ready, set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Drop 60, drop 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Come on, set. Panther 60.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big choke run follows.
14. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
Send the tight end in motion. Back to work after throwing the pin. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Black 40.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now give to Johnson, coming right. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. So you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hurt. 70 Timberwolves.
Going back, it's the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and have 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hut.
Giving this to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those steps you can keep on the sidelines and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to Genty. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on. Ready?
Another give here to Jency. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They give up the guns. It's Jency. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ready.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Ready. 38. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Straight ahead with Jency. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. And it keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. Set.
Setting him on the dive. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On the ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Cut. 52 boom. Drill. 52.
He might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting a win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. If you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of the season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.